Okay, so tonight I'm very privileged to be able to share with you something I'm very passionate about, and that is health and wellness. Now, in particular, as a nutritionist, I always want to help people to reach their wellness and weight management goals, and I'm going to be sharing with you about your guide to a healthy weight, and in particular using a fantastic solution that I've been using for years, and it's called TLS, which stands for Transitions Lifestyle System Weight Management Solution. So for those of you who may not know me, my name is Kitty Cheng. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with the University of Melbourne here in Australia. And I also have an Intercultural and Community Studies degree in Tabor College. And with Shaw Academy, I have a diploma of coaching, specializing in health and nutrition. I am an internet franchise owner, and as I mentioned, I'm actually focused in on helping people using the Transitions Lifestyle System, weight loss as well as weight management solution as a certified health coach and trainer. And I'm also a published author. 3 years ago, I published a book called Juggling Health and Wealth, which actually documented a lot of my own stories, but also, with my ethos that your very first wealth is your health. So to me, that is my highest value. So that's why when I actually wrote that book and published my book, it came from a bit of my own background where I was born with a hole in my heart, which is a congenital heart defect. And when that happened, I was not able to do any kind of exercise. I've got two brothers who were amazing in their athletic ability, yet because of, my congenital heart defect, I was never able to do any exercise until I was able to, have the surgery, and then went through a lot of personal development, soul searching and coaching, etc. So I really am privileged and proud to say that today, in the last, about 7-8 years, I've been able to help more than 800 people reach their wellness and weight loss goals. And through a lot of workshop facilitation and speaking engagements, and my book also have been able to help people as well. So tonight, I would love to give you value, because I don't take it lightly that you're going to be spending, about an hour of your time with me to not only learn about this amazing solution that I'm going to be providing you, but also I really want this to be something that adds values to all different areas of your life. When I talk about health, it's not only just a physical. Of course, as a weight loss coach, I help people with their, weight management and their physical health. However, holistic health is something I am very much passionate about, and that includes what I always call an anchor action. When you think about an anchor, is your spiritual, your mental, your emotional, your physical, and your social health. All right, enough about me. I'd love to ask you something that is very, very important, because at the center of everything is a why. And if you can actually think about the reason why you do certain things, whether it's to do with your health, to do with your wealth, your financial situations, your relationship, personal development, spiritual life, etc., then there is always great motivation behind. So when it comes to your health, why do you want to manage your weight? And when it comes to healthy journey, many people may not even be overweight or obese, yet you still need to manage your healthy lifestyle, right? And what is your ideal weight? And how will your life be different when you achieve your ideal weight? So this is something that I'd love for you to think about as you go through this presentation with me. Now, when it comes to weight management and wellness, there are certain things that, we all struggle with. It could be that, there's too much to do for everyone else, particularly for those that are moms or dads. You look after your kids or your loved ones to a point that you look after them so much that you forget about yourself. In fact, one of the chapters in my book is about oxygen mask. Oxygen mask is a very simple principle. When you go on a plane, you always hear that in the beginning of your flight journey. And that is, put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others, right? So that's why if you actually want to be healthy, you do need to look after yourself and put your own oxygen mask on. And if you have so much to do for everyone else and forget about yourself, then that struggle needs to be coped with. And maybe you say, I don't have time to exercise, or I don't like to cook, or you spend a lot of time at work to the point that you again forget about your own health. Or maybe you've tried all sorts of different diets, but nothing really worked. And or maybe you've fallen off the wagon. And with all of these different situations, it could mean that, you know, with poor food choices or eating too much, maybe in the webinar chat, you can just type a couple of the struggles that you may be personally experiencing that cause you to have issues with either your weight or your health. Well, for me, I, for a long time, have been through this lack of self-help and self-care to a point that perhaps, you know, I look after many others, whether they are my business partners, my customers, or my loved ones, or my students. And, you know, all those things cause me to actually sometimes forget about myself. But now I really take it a point to have, you know, self-care. And that is something very, very important. So when we talk about lifestyle transition, I really want you to think about this, and that is to not only just, you know, look after others, but to first look after yourself first. Yes, like Abigail said, there was an eye-opener, too much to do for everybody else, because that is something majority of people, you know, focus on and forget about others. And yeah, like Ian says, yeah, you have a sweet tooth, which you find hard to control. And that is something I find many of my clients and students also face, because, you know, we all love a bit of sweets, a bit of desserts, and some people love carbs or like fatty food or junk food even. But all of that, we do have some great method, whether it's to do with mindset, whether with, you know, detox and different resources that I will be able to provide you in order to help you control as well. And like Michelle here says, you eat too much because you love to cook and you love what you cook. And that is really something beautiful, because when you're able to cook lovely food, that doesn't mean that you need to actually stop cooking more, but you need to cook the right quality of food, which means that, you know, your new favorite food. And with our solution, we actually help people look for that as well. Now, do you know that weight management isn't universal? A lot of people think that if you actually manage weight, then it is one size fits all. There are so many commercial programs out there that tells you, well, you actually just follow this, and, you know, what to eat, and that's it. However, every single one of us is unique. What is right for someone else may not be right for you. That's why it's so crucial for us to be, you know, tailor-made and having a customized plan for your individual needs, your goals, and even your lifestyle. And that's why, you know, those programs out there in the market may focus on weight loss rather than actual fat loss. In fact, true health and fitness is the result of an optimized ratio of muscle to fat. So if you look at the picture on the right, you know, this lady, she's got a beautiful physique. The reason being she's got a good ratio of muscle versus fat. Hence, she's got healthy metabolism. For people that, you know, has slower metabolism, that means their fat percentage as opposed to muscle ratio is actually a lot higher, because there is this saying that says muscle dictates metabolism. The less muscle that you have, the slower your metabolism. The more that you have, the stronger your metabolism. That's why, you know, a lot of young people, when they used to eat a lot, they may not still gain weight. However, when, you know, we get to a certain age, we sort of, you know, get slower metabolism, then it's even more important for us to follow what I call the 4 pillars of healthy weight management. So that's why being able to burn the food that you eat, not only through different types of exercise, but choose the right type of food, as well as mindset, and a lot of other criteria in terms of, let's say, stress and sleep are all part and parcel of weight management. Now, with the TLS, which is the Transitions Lifestyle System solution, we have what we call 4 components or 4 pillars. When we think about, 4 pillars, or say, for example, like a chair or a table, you need to actually have 4 legs, right? If you lack one of those 4 legs, then it's not steady. That's why, in order for you to actually have a really good way of, accomplishing your weight management or healthy goals, then I would highly recommend that you go for all 4 of them. Okay, of course, if you do 3, that's better than only doing 1. But then if you can do all 4 components, then I can assure you, you will get a lot better results than only 1 or 2. So let me go through them one by one. The first one is low glycemic impact eating. Many people may not know what that means. Well, in fact, it's about eating right, not eating less. So I've just saw that Michelle here told us that you eat a lot, but that's not a problem. The problem is not actually about eating less, it's about not eating right. When people gain weight, that is always the issue. And so what we advocate with low glycemic impact eating is looking for new favorite food that is yummy, but also at the same time helps you to burn fat. And that is the kind of thing that we can help you with. The second thing is body composition. Are you aware that, a lot of people only think about the numbers on the scale, which is, the number of kilos or number of pounds. However, what is more important as we talk about metabolism is the ratio of muscle versus fat, not muscle versus kilos. So what we want to help you is focusing on fat loss instead of weight loss. So what does that mean? Well, that means we need to look at healthy range of body composition, not just the scale numbers. So that includes anything to do with your body fat percentage, your visceral fat, which is the fat around your different organs, particularly, of course, your stubborn belly fat, or a lot of people have that, around their waistline, and or bone mass, and your physique rating, because that also has a lot to do with your body composition, and body water percentage. Do you know that water intake is extremely important for both your health and your weight management as well? And that is an area many people actually don't pay attention when they try to lose weight. And then the other thing that is crucial is, of course, your metabolic age. Now, if you are a certain age, if your metabolic age is younger, then that shows you are healthy. What that means is many people may be at a certain age. However, if they actually get to a point where the metabolism is actually older than their body age, then you need to do something about it. With TLS, the body composition side of things is a solution for that. Now, the third component or the pillar of TLS solution is science-based supplementation. These are the supplementations that actually work with your body to enhance your weight management and your healthy lifestyle. A lot of people say, well, if I eat healthy, then I don't really need any kind of supplements or vitamins. But, especially in the Western world, there are so many unhealthy, soils around, particularly, soils with, fertilizers that are not good in with a lot of, unhealthy types of things, pesticides. Yep, that's right, Lynette, and things that are actually causing people to feel like they are not able to really consume the right amount. Do you know that you need 5 to 9 servings of vegetables and fruits every single day? Now, those fruits and vegetable servings are not only for what we call the normal percentage of RDI, which is the recommended daily intake, because when you take, even if you get 5 to 9 servings, but I've actually done a lot of research. I've done many workshops when I asked my participants do you take 5 to 9 servings of fruit and vegetable every single day? I would say majority of them say no, because it's really, really quite difficult to be able to have that. And we're not only talking about green vegetables either. We're talking about multiple rainbow colored vital nutrients and vital chemicals in order for us to have the right amount of nutrients. And if you don't have that, then having, you know, supplements and vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, etc., are extremely, extremely important, because by the time, let's say, the farmers get the fruits, the food, or whatever that they grow into the market, or even farmers market, it may be healthy or organic, but to supermarkets, let's say, by that time, you know, it may be a week. And some of these, I've actually, you know, got friends that work in supermarkets. They tell us that many of those are actually put in the freezer for like weeks and weeks before they are sold into the public. And by the time you buy them and put them into either your fridge or in your kitchen, you know, you put them into your mouth, it may be only 10, 20% of the actual nutrients that you're consuming. And, you know, the idea of antioxidants and free radicals, right? If you put a banana or an apple or any type of fruit for more than a few days in the kitchen, you would see them going brown or rusty. And that is the free radicals issue. And if you don't have enough supplements to help you with that, then that is, you know, certainly not only not fresh, yes, definitely not fresh, but in fact will cause more harm than benefits. And education is the fourth component of our coaching program, because if you actually don't know what you don't know, you would not really do the right thing by yourself in terms of going through your health. Being a certified nutritionist, I've actually done so much research, studies, and, you know, and research in a lot of different areas. And I find that there are so many myths out there. People actually don't understand the right way to not only eating right, exercising right, mindset, you know, that is an extremely important thing. Even as I mentioned, some of the things that were important, people that are not aware of, like water, like stress, you know, these kind of things are extremely important for you. So that's why we do have education and coaching program, so that you're aware and can have some behavior modification, so that you will have all four components to help you reach your wellness and weight loss goals. Now, first of all, as I mentioned, low glycemic impact eating is extremely important. Why low glycemic impact? Well, because this will actually allow you to get to where the, you know, fat burning zone, which is ideal for weight management. A lot of people, even like myself and many others, are at our ideal weight. However, do you know that there is a thing called skinny obese or skinny overweight? The physique, when you look at it, a person, even models, they might look skinny, but when they are put onto a scanner, or, you know, what we call a body composition scanner, 10-liter scale, they can actually have a lot more visceral fat in their organs, and hence they're not necessarily healthy. I've seen so many of my clients, in fact, you know, they look skinny, but skinny doesn't mean healthy. So fat burning zone is where we should all be at, whether you are muscular, whether you are overweight, whether you are obese. If we are able to get into a low glycemic impact eating lifestyle, then you will be able to get to a really good blood sugar level, which is the green level 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. And then for those people that like to eat unhealthy food, which by and large, you know, are the high GI foods, they are the types of food that will spike your blood sugar level, causing you to leave your fat burning zone into what we call a fat storage zone. That's why many people, even if they look skinny on the outside, they still have a lot of visceral fat or belly fat or fat around their organs. When you measure, you know, the body scan, that can be, you know, seen very clearly. And it's because they do have all this type 2 diabetes even. or three highs, we call them: high sugar level, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol. And in fact, my mom, it was a classic example. She was very, very skinny. Everyone looked at her. She's almost, looking like an underweight lady. However, she had all those three highs: high sugar level, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, and borderline diabetes type 2. So she was always on, spiking the blood sugar level and leading to sapping her energy. And she was always feeling tired. But it wasn't until I helped her with, the TLS 4 pillars. Now she's very, very healthy. She's 73 and she looks like a 50-something lady. And so this is the first pillar. Now, the other pillar, as I talk about, is a very important area where body composition through different types of exercise. In terms of exercise, it's not just one size fits all either. In our coaching program, we will actually do a very comprehensive profile so that we can tell you what is the best type of workout for you. And then, as I mentioned, another very important part is, the whole program. So what we have is what we call a simple short-term program, which is designed for effective weight management. So the beautiful thing about our weight management solution is that it is the most customizable and comprehensive weight management program in the market available today. There are so many weight loss and healthy eating type program out there, but if you look at our transition lifestyle system, we're not about diet, we are about lifestyle. That's why, even with our name, TLS is transitions lifestyle system, meaning you're actually transitioning from an unhealthy state to a healthy state, from a fat storage mode to a fat burning mode. So when you're able to transition your lifestyle, then this system can help you to actually get into a very healthy, what we call find your fit. Of course, every single one of us will have different way to find our fit. That's why a solution will be able to ascertain as a result of you working alongside our coaches to fit your lifestyle. And with our coaching, we've got many, many different programs that suits different lifestyle and needs. With my personal signature coaching, I've got two that I run regularly every single month and every quarter. The first one is the one on the top, as you can see, which is the 30-day Jumpstart program. Now, with that program, it's only a month in duration, 4 weeks. Within these 4 weeks, by and large, a lot of people are able to lose anywhere between 3 to 8 kilos. And I've actually done this quite a few times since we got started this year. And before that, we used to have a 21-day challenge, but we find that the 30 days actually work a lot better now. So now I actually focus on this signature one for a whole month. So every single month I run one, and you can actually join me any month. And then the most comprehensive one that I highly recommend is the one below, which is my wellness and weight loss 12-week challenge to help you eat right, stay strong. Now, this one is a 3-month challenge for anyone that wants to lose anywhere between 10 to even 20 kilos. A lot of people are able to lose up to 20 kilos. And of course, if you have more weight to lose, I can continue to coach you beyond the 12 weeks as well. So let me just share with you about these two. But if you say to me, well, I don't really need to lose weight, then I will encourage you to just go for our 7-day detox. Because for me, even now, I'm actually at my ideal weight, ideal body fat composition, and my health is really good. I still do detox because of the fact that no matter what, as I mentioned, free radicals happen to us every single day, right? Especially now with the virus happening, with, especially those of us in Australia in winter, immunity is so important. If we do detoxification, cleanse our body, it would be like our car that needs to be, changing our dirty oils. Because no matter what, whether you eat healthy or not, we still need to be cleansing our body regularly. So we encourage people to do detoxification, which is a 7-day program. So that is one that everyone I would recommend to do at least once a year or 6 months, depending on your situation. And again, doing the profile will help you ascertain whether that is something that will be most suitable for you to do more regularly or just once a year. And then, of course, there are people that say, okay, I don't need to do it so long for 3 months. Then we also have 6 weeks. And another one that I used to do a lot is Feel Great in 8, which is an 8-week program as well. So as I mentioned, we have a free weight management profile. This is a free online website where inside my website, which you can actually connect with me, and I will give you that profile. You can either do it on my website or do it through an email. I can send it to you of this paper form profile, where through answering close to 30 questions, you'll be able to find the best customized plan for you. It's personalized based on your lifestyle, your diet, your activity levels, your goals, your behavior. And so because of everyone, as I mentioned, is different, there's no one size fits all, then we'll be able to then, based on your profile, your needs and all of these things, to tell you what is the best plan for you. So now I would like to, as I mentioned, there are different plans for different individuals. I'll just go through this in a bit of a summary form so that you know what sort of plans are available for our various clients and students of mine. Detox Power Foods is the very first one, as I mentioned, the 7-day cleanse for people that want to, of course, cleanse our body, or for those that have been through quite, a number of months of the weight loss program and have gone through a plateau. Because when you go through weight loss for a period of time, you would be losing, but then, it's very, very common that you will experience a plateau at some point. When that happens for about 4 or 5 weeks, then coming back into a Detox Power Food menu plan and exercise plan after that will certainly help you. And the results that you can expect after doing this detox is, we'll be able to start losing weight as well as cleansing your body. And for those of you who don't need to lose weight, then you don't really need to do a certain part of the detox, which I will share with you about. And of course, the type of food, the menu plan, the recipes, I will give you as part of the program and coaching element as well. Now, this is some of the example of the detox meal plans and rules. This is one of my students' example. As you can see, these are beautiful rainbow colored foods that really is your new favorite food once you get into our transition lifestyle system. The vegetables, you can eat unlimited servings, 3 servings of fruits a day, 2 servings of protein, 2 servings of good and healthy fat. Minimum drinking 8 glasses of water is minimum. Of course, you can drink more because water is so important. And we also recommend that you have the ultimate alloy and digestive enzyme to help you with cleansing your digestive tract while you are detoxing. And it's also very important that every morning you drink half a lemon juice with a cup of warm water, because warm lemon water can actually wake up your metabolism first thing in the morning. And while you're doing our detox plans, please avoid alcohol, coffee, sugar, dairy, any soft drinks or caffeinated beverages, or any kind of processed food. If you are able to follow this, then you will find that your energy level will be increased. You will feel better, you will look better, even your skin will become much better. This has been a testimonial for many of our clients. All right, so the second plan is what we call fat shredder or fat burner. Now, this is actually very, very good for people who want faster results. But if you do this, you need to be someone that is extremely committed to achieving short-term weight management goals, because this will allow you to lose up to 10 kilos per fortnight. per month, I mean, and then 4.5 kilos per fortnight, which I've seen for many people have been able to do that. And it's an amazing program, which is a 2-week program. And if you are able to follow the food guide using our food diary and journal, but of course, you need to follow an intense workout plan as well, then it is very achievable. And then the third one is rapid results. This is for people that are motivated and dedicated and committed to do what it takes, but may not be as committed as, you know, the fat burner, where you don't need to be doing as strenuous as exercise as the previous one. You can lose about 1 kilo per week, about 4 kilos per month, which is still pretty good results for majority of people. And then Short and Steady, I would say, is quite a popular program, because if you don't want to dive right into the water and just go straight into sort of losing some of the things that you may like eating, like starches, some of the you know, dairy or whole grain, then this is a really good plan to get started, because then you can ease your way into surely but steadily losing weight anywhere between, you know, 0.5 kilos per week or about 1 kilo per fortnight. So if you go through our 12-week, you can expect to see about 6 kilos loss within that whole period of time. And that is pretty good, right? I mean, 6 kilos in 3 months, you can still eat your favorite dairy, starches, carbohydrates, and whole grains, and, you know, that is very, very good. Now, continued commitment is the type of food that is quite flexible, that you can actually still have occasional indulgence because you're already at a healthy weight and are looking to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So your goal is just to maintain and live at your target weight. By the time you get to this continued commitment, then transition lifestyle system truly become your lifestyle, and you no longer feel like you need to have cheat meals. But of course, you can be more flexible. Healthy everyday living is actually a reality, and that's been me for the last many years already, because I know that whatever that I eat, put into my mouth, will actually allow me to not only have more energy, I feel better, I'm now looking younger than probably 10 years ago because of this program. And we've got many people who've experienced the same thing since, you know, the start of me learning and teaching people using this program as well. So here are some beautiful, colorful foods of a lot of my clients' last program. I'm actually still part of a 12-week program. As you can see, this is the type of food that you can eat, whether you are in, you know, detox, fat shredder, rapid results, you know, Sure and Steady, or continued commitment, or even flex plans. These are some of the examples. And of course, I will provide you with recipes that would be tailor-made and suited for your particular need, as well as exercise plan. We also teach you a lot about mindset, because as you need to manage your weight and health, it's not only just about exercise, it's not just about healthy eating, it's also about mindset change, behavior modification. So in our 12-week program, we teach a lot about the area of mentality as well. So let me share with you about, you know, my signature 30-day jumpstart. In fact, I called it Get Lean During Quarantine. Since April last, we started, you know, of course, the quarantine with the pandemic. I've done 4 different 30-day jumpstart already. So this is it. This is what we call, you know, ready, set, go. Creating your own success has never been easier, because it's only a month, right? Anyone can actually give a month to be able to get to a better, healthy life and weight management. And that includes 2 different phases. The first phase is a detox cleanse, which is the first week, days 1 to 7, where you can actually kick off your weight management and healthy journey. And this is an amazing way for you to really cleanse your body, just like a car that goes on a service with cleansing their oil, right? Changing the dirty oil. So that is what you do with phase 1. Then phase 2 is fat burning. Fat burning is days 8 to 30. So that is the rest of your 30 days. It actually helps you to accelerate your weight management efforts, where you'll be able to target any type of stubborn body fat, particularly visceral fat. As I mentioned, even people that are skinny may have stubborn belly fat or visceral fat around their organs that cause them to have type 2 diabetes, or high cholesterol or high blood pressure, etc. So this can certainly help. In fact, as I will be sharing a bit of my clients' testimonials, some of them don't necessarily need to lose a lot of weight, yet fatty livers and a lot of health issues can be ascertained as a result of them doing this program. Now, 30-day Jumpstart Guide is, if you can see, I've got this little booklet that we will provide you as you do my 30-day Jumpstart program with the kit. And so this is the booklet that will give you all this information that you can see up the slide here, where phase 1 and phase 2, we tell you exactly what you need to do from the time you wake up to the time before bed, whether it's your type of foods that you would need, the breakfast that you would need to eat, the type of exercises and supplements, the food servings, and of course we will give you, as I mentioned, all the intricate details of exercise recommendations and recipes, etc. as well. So again, the 30-day Jumpstart, or the Get Lean During Quarantine, for those of us who are still in lockdown. I know with me in Melbourne here, we're still in lockdown. Then this is a really good plan while you are stuck at home, or even if you can go out to do some exercise. Then day 1 to 7, you can renew and replenish through eating a rainbow, different types of colorful food with our 30-day Jumpstart kit. The kit that you can see down the bottom below is the Singapore kit. The one on the right-hand side is going to be made available in Malaysia. I'm very aware that there are a lot of you on this call. More than 30 of you are from Malaysia. So this is not available yet. This will be made available in October once all the halal restriction and things are done. Then you will get all of that. And the good thing is we've got this complete greens as well as the ultimate digestive enzymes, which are fully amazing. I've been taking this myself majority of the days, where if I eat a little bit unhealthy, then even if you eat healthy, this is good for you, because all of us need enzymes to help us to have really good gut health. The complete greens has a lot of amazing organic greens as well. So when you combine both together, you can drink it as a really yummy cocktail. And then phase 2 is fat burning, where you'll be having repair and reshape. A lean you is a healthier you. So that's why we're talking about being lean, reducing your body fat. And it's not just only about being skinny, obese, skinny, overweight. And that includes doing body weight exercise, strength-based exercise, as well as cardiovascular and flexibility. However, I know that there are many of my clients, like mothers that have just given birth, that may have had issues with their back pains and different things. Hence, we have some really good accelerators where even if you can't do strenuous exercise and you can opt for sure and steady, when you take some of the accelerators can help you out as well. So what we do is we do group coaching, and I also do one-on-one coaching depending on your needs. We can talk about that. Group coaching is fantastic, and this is one that I've been doing for many, many years now. This one is the 30-day Jumpstart coaching group. In the past, it was the 21-day. This is the July one. So every single month I have one. The August one is starting on the 10th of August. And so this is an example where I have a private exclusive group in Facebook, where you get a lot of different really good information from me. I have videos, I have audios, and I have things like files, as you can see in the slide, things like, you know, program recipes, tracking sheet. You can actually get, you know, a journal like this, which is part of, can come with my journal. You can order that as well from me, as well as exercise plan and, you know, a jumpstart booklet. As I mentioned, this booklet, you can either get it hard copy, or you can just use the PDF that I will provide in the Facebook group. So I do that every single month. So any month, or let's say August, you may not be ready, you can contact me to do September, November, December. Every single month I do one. However, this is only 1 month, 30 days. If you only have a few kilos to lose, or if you just want to be, you know, detoxing your body, this is a good one to go for. But after the 30 days, let's say if you want to do more, then you can do the more comprehensive one. Now, we have a lot of different tools that are made available. As I mentioned, the health guide and journal, this one available. And it's been shown for the last many years, for people that use the TLS journal are the ones that are creating more success stories, because they then are able to measure, monitor, and adjust. Just like anything, really, whether you're in business, whether you're in any kind of personal development, you will find that the more journaling that you do, the more aware that you're at, more mindful that you are, then you'll be able to improve. And then we also have, you know, different websites and social media that you can go on as well. Now, here are some of the testimonials that I have, some of my clients for last year and this year. This one is Kenny. Kenny is one of my most recent clients that just finished her 30-day jumpstart. In fact, you know, in June, and she lost 4 kilos, 4.6 centimeters, which is 1.8 inches in her waist, and 2% body fat. As you can see, her belly fat, the before and after, you can see the difference is actually 1.8 inches, which is quite a fair bit. And she's now participating in my TLS 12-week body transformation group coaching program, and on track to reaching her ultimate body composition and optimal health goal. And here is Brian. Brian is amazing because he was quite overweight, and in fact, he was on the obese spectrum. And he started in our May 1st one of our Get Lean during quarantine, and he was one of the participants there. He was able to lose, you know, 5 centimeters and 2 inches in his waistline, and 4 kilos during the 30-day jumpstart program. And up until now, he continued from May till now, nearly end of July. He's lost even more, close to 10 kilos, which is really, truly amazing. So well done, Brian. It's just a matter of time. I'm sure that he will reach his ultimate weight loss and wellness goal. As you can see the before and after, even within 1 month, you know, the body fat percentage has been reduced quite a fair bit. Now here is Annie. Annie really has achieved great results when she did last year's 12-week group coaching program. She has lost 4% of her body fat, and she was one of my clients amongst many others that had fatty liver and high blood pressure as a result of her doing the TLS 12-week program and beyond, taking a lot of our amazing supplements. Her blood pressure as well as her fatty liver has become normalized. And in fact, her doctor was asking, what have you done? And she was able to even, you know, share with her doctor about what she's been doing. And you can see her stubborn belly fat before and after has really, really become obvious that the fatty liver has reduced because of the 4 pillars of the transition lifestyle system. And for Annie, she couldn't do much exercise because, you know, she was extremely busy, but also she's got some backache. And so doing strenuous exercise was difficult for her, but she found that the transition lifestyle system, scientific supplements, a lot of the vitamins, minerals, particularly the trim tea, has helped her a lot. Now this is Jason. Jason has finally achieved the feeling of success, because before he got onto our program, he's tried a lot of many other programs in the market without much success. He has had some success, but then he went through what we call yo-yo diet, meaning he lost weight and he gained back, lost and gained. How many of you ever experienced that? I know many people experience that, and he was a classic example. So he said, I really have finally achieved a feeling of success, which you can't put a price on. Transition Lifestyle System has remodeled my lifestyle from being habitually sedentary and unmotivated to a healthy, positive, and active man with goals, constantly striving to be a better husband and father. Now, I'm so happy for Jason because of the fact that you can see the before and after. He looks so much better. His physique, you know, his muscle mass and his happiness. But the more important thing, as he talked about, was that he's now a better husband and father. Because if you are not healthy, you're not able to then, of course, you know, be of much more value than others. And I still remember when I was unwell, not that I was overweight, but at one point I was quite unwell and sick. And I really was a burden to my husband and my loved ones. Hence, when I decided health is my highest core value, now I'm healthier than ever. I look younger than I was 10 years ago. My body fat percentage and my metabolic age was close to 20 years younger than my real age. And that's why TLS has really helped many people like Jason, like myself, and others. Now, here is a really good friend of mine, Heidi. Since having her babies 3 years ago, she's got a twins, 3 years old now. One boy, one girl. They were amazingly cute. She was, you know, feeling like her weight was gotten out of control. She was aching all over. She couldn't sleep. Her skin was suffering, and she was feeling so stressed that she felt this was the time. Enough was enough, and that was last year. She was then, you know, introduced to TLS by myself, and during this time, that was about 12 weeks when she did it, she was able to lose from 85.6 kilos to 71.9 kilos. So that's more than, you know, 13 kilos. And up until now, she's even lost even more. And she said that she's given her a healthy approach to life, and she's excited about getting closer to reaching her pre-baby's weight. So now this is Pedro, and he did, you know, the 30-day jump start in the last one, which was part of the Get Lean during quarantine. He gained 2% muscle mass, which was really his big goals, because he didn't already really, you know, have a lot of body fat, and he wasn't overweight as such. But because he was someone that wants to be fit and healthy and have more muscle mass, as a result of doing TLS, he did that. He lost body fat and he got leaner. His waist size went from 40 inches to 35 inches in 1 month, only 30 days. And he said, it does feel amazing to achieve my goals. And he loves how healthy he feels. So this is Pedro. So well done, my brother. Okay, so now I would like to invite, hang on, I've got supposed to invite, hang on, Adeline. Adeline, I actually have your PowerPoint. Do you have it? Are you able to share it? Because I was supposed to put it into my one. Adeline is my student of this round. Okay, and let me find that because I thought I put it into my PowerPoint. Just give me a second. Okay. Adeline, here it is. I got that. So Okay, I'll just share my screen. So thank you, Adeline, for being on tonight. And so basically, I actually have had Adeline as my students for the last 10 weeks now. She's one of my really good coaching clients for the last 10 weeks. So here is Adeline's testimony. So do you want to share a little bit with us, please?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Yeah, good evening, or good evening to you guys. I'm Adeline. I'm residing in Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia. I joined this TLS program, very last minute decision. I call it my accidental journey. Yeah, I just received a call from one of my senior partners to attend a talk by Kitty, and which I did. And I just decided, yeah, why not just to start on this 90 days TLS challenge. The tour.
Sorry, Adeline, we can't hear you very clearly there.
Okay, wait.
Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit. You there?
It's okay. Yep. You hear?
You're sort of breaking up a bit. I can't hear very clearly for some reason.
Oh.
You there? Can you try again?
Very in. Okay. Can you hear me now?
No problem. That's okay. Yeah, I'll just yeah, you're breaking up there. Sorry about that. That's okay. I will just. Not a problem. Because we've got your slide here anyway, so we'll just read through it if that's fine. Because for some reason, don't know, maybe the reception is not too good over there. So yeah, so as you can see here, Adeline is from Malaysia, and with Malaysia, we actually, as I mentioned, haven't actually got the 30-day jumpstart. However, with the dedication and determination of how Adeline was able to do so well in following, the eating part, the exercise part, even only during 10 weeks, she's already lost quite a fair bit of weight all up. And as you can see, from the detox week till week 10, every single week she would lose average about 1 kilo. And especially with the detox week, she was able to lose 3 kilos. So that is really well done. And she actually, like every single one of us, when we go through any kind of journey, there are challenges, right? She didn't like to do exercise in the beginning, and she would skip meals and lots of junk food, and even having a lot of busy and stressful full-time job. And when she told me, when I sort of, coached her, and I said, just keep at it, encouraging her. And she was one lady that I really admire, that is able to really always follow the system, even though she has such a busy and stressful life. So I tell you, if you are able to follow the system, even if it is not 100%, you can still do fairly well, like in the case of Adeline. So I wouldn't say that everyone who actually jumps on this program will be able to lose like 20 kilos in 12 weeks. Some people do, some don't. But even with challenges, it can be, these are very common challenges that you can see on this slide, what Adeline has put. Even if you don't like exercise, but if you actually do a little bit of things that you like, you will still be able to get amazing results. And I know that, Adeline, if you continue, you will certainly get to your final amazing wellness result. So thank you for sharing with us, and I really appreciate you. And you are, one of my really amazing customers, as well as, clients and students in Malaysia. So thank you so much for sharing with us.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just continue with the rest. We are just on a landing right now. As I mentioned, we also have a 12-week program where Adeline is doing with many others. Generally, we do it into a big group rather than individual. The 30-day, you can do it individually, one-on-one, or as with a big group, but normally 12-week is actually a peer support group, and we can determine which is best for you and tailor-made the menu and exercise plans and weekly group coaching, catch up either on WhatsApp or on Facebook and Zoom meeting like this as well. And within our coaching, we always say, forget the diets, because we don't talk about diets, because diets are, you know, the first 3 letters of die, right? You don't actually just look at, you know, the fat diet, but really live the lifestyle. And the 4 components, including low glycemic impact eating, body composition, scientific-based supplements, as well as body composition and education. So if you are ready to feel and look great, to lose weight, body fat and centimeters or inches, if you're ready to have more energy, if you're ready to improve your health, then I would highly recommend that you either go for my 30-day jumpstart, get lean during quarantine, or even better, the more comprehensive, customizable 3 months, which is the 12-week group coaching body and mind transformation program. As I mentioned, it's not just about body or physical part of your health. It's also about your mindset, about how you can actually, you know, face your stress and you know, your mentality. That kind of thing is so important. Behavior modification. And upcoming group is starting on Monday, the 10th of August. And if you want to go ahead with it, please contact me. Every single one of you who are on this Zoom webinar would have my email address already, because you would have registered to come into this webinar through my email. So you can email me back if you've got any question, or just register by going into my Facebook group, which is facebook.com TLS with Coach Kitty, or you can WhatsApp me. That's my number. If you're in Australia, that's the 0411 number. If you're from Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, then it's the +614 number. If you want to take a picture of that, you can either WhatsApp me or email or send me a message on Facebook. Okay, so this is actually what it is. And if you want to take a look at my website, it's tlscoach.info, and you can take charge of your health today. If you're ready to stop feeling tired, stressed, overweight, and frustrated, and if you want to make a change to live life to the fullest, then register now. And you know, any question at all, please feel free to contact me. I think that's it. Any question? Let me have a look. Oh, okay. I feel, oh, you can't see the last bit of the screen. Okay, I'll just quickly share that, because I think just now I was showing Adeline's screen. Okay, I'll just quickly go back to that. Okay, so if you'd like to take a picture of that, it has all my information. As I mentioned, the 12 weeks, the 30-day jumpstart will be starting on the 10th of August with my WhatsApp number as well as my Facebook contact here. Okay, and then this is the information. So if you would like to know more, you can email me or send me a message on Facebook or WhatsApp. Okay, so is there any question? Anyone? Let me have a look. Okay, I'll just have a look at the webinar chat, and then I'll go through the Q&A. Thank you for all. Wow, there's like nearly 100 of you on this call. Thank you so much. People from Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and even 2 of my friends from the US, and of course, quite a lot of you from different parts of Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, Perth as well. Thank you. Hi, Rose, Rowan, Joey, Selena, Gabriella, Abigail, Gabriella, Michelle Wong, thank you. Lynette, wonderful to have you. Charmaine, right. Sarah, thank you. I'm glad that you find this insightful, and I hope that you would like to learn more. I'm more than happy to support you. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, let's have a look at any Q&A. All right, so I see that Jane has a question. Yes, he was talking about, having a sweet tooth, and if you like to send me a message, we can actually have a chat now. Every single one of you who's on this webinar, I'll be more than happy to give you a free 15 minutes consultation in order to do this free weight management profile and give you either a phone call or a Zoom meeting to actually ascertain what is the best plan for you. So people like Yang, if you actually have a sweet tooth and you want to know how we can help you control that, I'd love to have a chat with you. Fatty liver is tested when you actually go through, you can actually do blood test or a body check once a year is very important. And people want to know the difference between the 4-week, 6-week, 8 weeks, and 12-week program. Well, these 4 different programs, of course, the duration is one. The 12-week program is the most comprehensive, customizable, because we actually have week by week different topics available. And so when you actually go on to this program, is not only the coaching, which I will be giving you every single day on our exclusive Facebook group, as well as our other forums like Zoom meeting like this, but we also give you a weekly homework that I will be sending to you so that you will be able to do, weekly check-in and stuff like that. And for people that generally do 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, is to do with their goals as well. And of course, some people would be able to reach their weight loss goals within only 4 weeks, 6 weeks. So that's why, as I mentioned, TLS is very comprehensive and customizable program where you don't really need to worry about one size fits all, because many people actually have that issue with just following what to eat, but not how to eat. Whereas with TLS, we teach you how to eat. All right, so that is basically it. And then what are the costs for each package? Again, I can't actually give you the cost for each because we've got so many different packages, from detox to 12 weeks, as well as I even have people that have been my clients for years. So it will be different. So depending on your weight management profile, once you find out, then I'll be able to give you the cost for each package. So if you're interested in finding out the cost for each package, again, please contact me. Once we've worked at how you is best suit you, then we'll be able to let you know. All right, so I think it's nearly 9 o'clock over here in Australia, actually past 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock over in Asia there. So that is, okay, just one more question, Adam. What is good fat? Good fats are the fats that are like, avocado, some of the oils like olive oil and coconut oils are good fats. So when you come into our program, we actually give you a list of macronutrients, micronutrients, and the types of macronutrients like fats, good fats, bad fats, good carbohydrates, bad carbohydrates, and of course protein and fiber, etc., etc. So all of that will be part of it. Yeah. All right. So until next time, take care. And if you'd like to know more again, please feel free to contact me. All right. Bye for now. Thank you everyone for being on tonight.